So, welcome back to the small group. I hope you had a great break and that this new series inspires you and helps you to make a few 1 degree adjustments, to make a few little changes in order that we can go round again, but maybe go up higher as we do that. So, beginning of the year, and just trying to think about the big things, the big rocks that we need to put in first in order to make everything else fit properly. And so starting off thinking about friends, relationships, friendship. And I wanted to look at Jesus and the way that he treated his friends. There was just that group, isn't there, of 12. There's the group of 3. There's the single guy, John. But there's also a huge range of friends that Jesus had. Everyone from Joanna, who was the married into Herod's household and therefore the traitor, if you like, or maybe she wasn't even Jewish. And then there's the freedom fighter, Simon the Zealot, who, those two, I mean, I don't know if they ever talked to each other, but that must have been tricky. And but even within the 12, they had Matthew the tax collector, or Levi the tax collector, and Simon the Zealot. And you had manual workers and office workers. You had all sorts of different people within that wide group. And I would just encourage you, take your friendships wider this year, and but also take them deeper with the 3. Jesus spent time with them. He went on hikes with them. He shared his real self with them, and that fascinating story of the Transfiguration, where Jesus demonstrates his just the most glorious aspect of his character, and truly God and truly human. And in that place, Jesus showed himself to his trusted 3 friends, and completely consistent with what he was showing everyone else. There was no hypocrisy or duplicitousness. There was no sense that he was hiding from other people, but he was able to be the real him with the 3. And we need friends who we can go deeper with to share the real us, what's really going on. And that only comes as we spend time with people, as we eat with people, as we walk with people, as we play with people. That incident of Peter going fishing with his 4 friends, and 4 of the 12, and they all go fishing and they can't find anything, and then Jesus says you can let down your nets on the other side, and then they have this huge haul of fish, and then they have breakfast on the beach with Jesus, and it becomes one of the stories that they tell for the rest of their lives, just because they were mates who decided to go on a fishing trip together. But most importantly, they saw Jesus do things. And that was one of the things that I wanted to emphasize on Sunday, that the 12 saw Jesus do stuff. Can you create friendships where you see Jesus do things this year? That might be in the discipleship group. It might be a commitment to each other that's maybe a bit deeper than you've got at the moment, that allows you to see Jesus do things. Might be being involved in one of the other tribes in the church, maybe the choir or Alpha or the netball group or the toddlers or Messy Church, or all sorts of different things, games, there's loads of them, aren't there? Lots of opportunities to see Jesus do things amongst our friends. So there we go. You might want to talk too about letting people down and coping with that. I'll put a question or 2 about that, but let's focus on the positive, shall we? And go for it as we seek to create better friendships this year. Bless you. See you in a bit. Bye-bye.